Hey everybody, this is Sean Adams, and I just wanted to give you guys a little overview of some of the work I've been doing to help drive traffic as Master Ambassador of Chicago to the Chicago MMI and the other Millionaire Mind intensives. At one of the previous PAL calls, Alex had talked about some of the work I'd been doing and was going to interview me. I just thought I'd make this easier on everybody and post a quick video about the work I've been doing, what I've been doing, how I've been using the information and the tools given to me via the peakambassador.com site to become effective and productive at what I wanted to do in recruiting folks. So here's a few of the things I did. I went to the Peak Ambassador site, peakambassador.com site, logged in, and started to use some of the tools. One of the things I did was take all of the Twitter and Facebook pre-made posts, used one of my favorite online tools, which is Hootsuite, and set it up so that those would get posted to my Facebook and Twitter accounts respectively on a regular basis. So I can use Hootsuite to program and have them posted for me. So I don't have to be online, yet I'm still having a live presence on both Facebook and Twitter. So every third day or so, a new post would go up using the stuff given to us at peakambassador.com. So that was one way of getting information out, using my links given to me. The other is I took their advice and used the links they gave us to both create shortcut or forward URLs, as well as created two sites. I have peakpotentialsblog.com and millionairemindforfree.com, which are two websites I run to drive traffic to go to the Millionaire Mind. I put up videos, explanations about what's going on, the schedule of events, and the first post on both of those is how to get their free ticket, which is through my forwarding address, which is mmiforfree.com. So using these things, I'm able to drive a lot of traffic. I've optimized the websites and things like that so that they're getting higher levels of traffic, but I also used Facebook advertising to help do that as well. And when I used my Facebook ads, I made them very specific to only Chicago and people interested in money, wealth, growth, finances, whatever that is, but so that it would only go to people within the niche that I'm attempting to recruit to come in. I also used my forwarding addresses of mmiforfree.com and sent that out to just any groups I could think of. I got on a couple of the forums that work with people who homeschool in Chicago and said, hey, if you want to do financial education for your children that you're homeschooling, instead of having to come up with your own curriculum, bring them all to the MMI. And using the forwarding addresses, they could all either do free tickets, or I would also have the benefits of upgrading to premium and VIP, and so everybody could make those decisions. But at least they were able to go for free. I also sent it to heads of major companies in the city. I also had sent it to different groups of unions and things like that, and just put the emails out. I looked at all the universities and colleges and things like that that exist out there, and looked for any clubs and organizations they have that are relevant to finances, so all their business clubs and things like that, and sent it to whoever was the head of those clubs and said, hey, look, here's a great event you can take your members to for free, and it totally coincides with what you guys are doing. Your university can send you, you guys can go for free, and you can have a lot of really great education you can bring back and educate your campus with. So it's about finding niches of people who match what we're working on with MMI, thinking outside the box of how to reach out to different groups like people who do homeschooling, making sure you have your forwarding addresses up and running like my mmiforfree.com. And then I have my two blogs, Peak Potentials blog and millionairemindforfree.com blogs, so that people have those opportunities to go and educate themselves a little bit better. They can opt in and get the free 49-page Hardwired for Success booklet if they want that, or they could just use the link that's right on the front page, first post, to go and register automatically. And then I use the tools on peakambassador.com to take a look at what's available and analyze which of each site I took one of the links from there and made them specific to each site, so I could tell that peakpotentialsblog.com, which matched my link page equals 15, I could tell that that's the one that's most working effectively because it's got both the most number of people signing in and the most number of people opting in. So my percentage of opt-in to visiting the site was highest using that. So I know that the link from that is the one that's most effective. So I can look at how I set that up, and if that's what's working well, I can reproduce that on my other sites, through my other forwarding emails and all of those other things, and now I have an effective, tested tool on how best to drive people. So doing this, minimal output in expenses on my Facebook ads, and just creating some presence on the web using the tools at peakambassador.com, I was able to have over 90 people opt in under my ambassador code to go to MMIs. Still haven't seen the numbers from Chicago, but I heard it went well, and I'll soon know how well I was able to turn my opt-ins into actual people attending as well as actual people buying. I know at Denver I only had 6 people who actually bought, but it led to an income of over $3,000 for me for just having been putting the link out there and encouraging people to make the decision to go. And I didn't even advertise in Denver, it was just on my blog, so people found that without me spending a dime. So I made $3,000 without financial output just by having the tools, the opportunities that are out there in place, and letting the actual event itself sell people on upgrading to new and more better and the other courses, which then led to income for me. So a little bit of effort at the front end, scheduling it all ahead of time using Hootsuite onto Facebook and Twitter. Once all of that was done and having my posts up and having my blogs there, it wasn't more than, as we say in UIBC, no more than really an hour a day to do what I was doing. But it led to really nice opt-ins for me, and in one weekend over $3,000 of income for me. So it can be done. I'm living proof. All of you can do it as well. If you want more information, I'll have my email scrolling along the bottom, so please feel free to contact me. I'm happy to work with you guys all. It's peakchicago@peakpotentials.com is my master ambassador email. I'm happy to work with anybody from any city if you have any questions. And if you're in Chicago, in the Midwest, and you want any help, please contact me. I'm here. I'm going to support you. I'm going to make this successful for all of us because I know that you and I and everybody else believes in what's happening at the MMI and the other courses. And all we've got to do is get the people in the door because the course sells itself and everything else we need. So if you can get them in the door, they're going to be thrilled, and you're going to make some passive income while you're doing it. So show up, contact me if you want some more advice on how to do it, and if you have any other questions about specifics of how I created some of these things and made it happen, like I said, send me an email. I'll be in touch with you guys. I'm at UIBC here in LA right now. I'm going to be at UIBC as a coach down in Orlando as well next week, but it doesn't mean I don't have access to email. It doesn't mean I can't respond to you. I will be checking my email daily. I will be sending emails back out to folks, and I want to make all of you successful as ambassadors. Peakambassadors.com has the tools. You have the know-how. You have the wisdom about the event, and you can make it happen, so do it. Get out there, start advertising, giving tickets away, talking in front of people, speak from the heart, be authentic, be truthful. People will see the change it's had in you and want to have that experience. So get out there and do it. You can do it. I'm living proof that you can make money using the tools given to us at peakambassador.com. Have a good one, folks. See ya.